Hey there, people. This is a new Muff. We are now looking at Cartoon Network shows. And our first show we're going to look at is a show that the internet loves to hate on. Okay, sort of like a brief history. I don't really know much about the history, but I can kind of give you a brief summary. When Teen Titans, the show that aired on Cartoon Network, was apparently canceled. Well, I don't think it was canceled because I heard they're going to end it before, so I think they just ended it on there.
They ended after when they found Tara at that school.
A spoiler, by the way.
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you what happens at the end of the show, but let's just say it is kind of sad. And I just remember, like, after I was like young when I first saw that episode. And once I saw that, I was like, oh my god, when's the next episode? When's the next episode? Because I was like a kid, I didn't know shows get canceled. I just figured, I didn't even know what order they played in, so I just figured, okay.
Like the last one we reviewed.
Oh yeah, like Lab Rats Elite Force, but yeah. But that was just a big mistake on its own self because of the story. But there was no excuse why Teen Titans should have got canceled or ended.
True.
Yeah, that just probably had bad ratings, bad reviews, and the actors were getting old, so that makes sense. But these are trained voice actors who apparently reprised their role. And this is not a criticization on the voice actors themselves, but they all apparently adore the show. If you look up any interview with them, they all, even Tara Strong herself, who was the voice of Raven, said it was better than the original show. Any comment?
What?
Really? Any advisor?
Just really?
Okay, I have to admit, maybe there's some things this show is somewhat better than the original. Sure, maybe it's more funny, maybe more colorful.
Okay. I don't hate the show that much, but, before, when the season 1 was coming, because, but I'm not going to say nothing, because Teen Titans, the original, was better in every way. Even that show had its funny moments. It knew when to get silly. That's one of the stuff I appreciate. It wasn't too serious. It wasn't like Ben 10 Alien Force first season where everything was all dramatic and serious. No. It knew when to get silly too.
True, but on this show though, the first season...
Yeah, the first season was good.
Yeah, it was great. We liked the whole meatball party.
Okay, I wouldn't say it was great. Like, what would you say it was?
And then came the other seasons. That's when it went downhill. It's like the Titans, you can't even tell they're being superheroes anymore.
Yeah, you can't really tell. Okay, so now I would say each of us will go around saying our opinions on it. We'll just comment on. So, come Enforcer, you go first.
Well, I have to admit, when this first show came on, the first season, it was awesome. It was great. You know, I actually had some laughs. But then later on, it got lowbrow. I don't know, what's the lowbrow joke called?
It's basically an Adam Sandler joke done wrong.
Yeah, that one. It's done wrong. And basically, it's like they don't try anymore. What I would like to say is that, you know, just because this is for kids, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
Okay, what I would say about that is, yeah, it is true. Like, it did start off pretty good. It didn't start off perfect. I kind of did have problems with it, but almost every show I see kind of has problems too. But I see what you mean, starting off strong, and yeah, and I would say it was they don't really try. But I would say the voice actors try. They give it their all. And even maybe some of the art designers, but
I'm talking about the whole show, basically. The concept.
Well, okay. Well, I'm talking about not the people like working on it. Though.
Yeah. I'm talking about the concept.
Okay. So
the concept of the show, I don't think they're trying as hard.
Oh, okay. So, Anime Advisor, what do you think?
I think I'm gonna agree that the show didn't start off badly, but it still had a couple issues. But then my problem is when the next seasons came, which is when they had lack of stories. I mean, this was one of the worst episodes. I'm pointing out one in particular called Waffles, where Cyborg and Beast Boy are just playing this dumb game where they say waffles, and that's just their only language. And then they're singing songs about it and everything. And that's pretty much the episode. I don't know. And then there was one about going to the bathroom.
Oh man.
There was a lot of.
We have to admit
that
that dance was kind of fun.
I didn't like the holiday episodes either. The Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, that
Christmas.
the holiday ones.
probably one. Okay, if you ever need an example on how not to do a Christmas special, that's the one. That's the episode you should watch. Any future screenwriters, television writers who plan on doing a holiday special and they see that, and you kind of want to see something that not to do, watch that. Watch that episode and you'll find out what not to do on a Christmas special. Okay, here's what I would say. I would say that a lot of people hate it for different reasons. They think the animation sucks. It's not like the original show at all, and the jokes are just, and there's too much bad, stupid jokes. That's a problem, but that's not the reason why I don't like it. Even when I saw the commercials to it, I knew what I was going to get. Like, I was prepared from what I was seeing. I knew I was not going to get what I originally saw. No, anyone who saw the commercials would know that what you're getting is not the original show.
Right.
That's not my problem. My overall problem, the reason why I really don't like this, and this should be canceled soon and should not fill up Teen Titans, and you know, I think this show is what killed a lot of these other cartoons, because after this came on, not a Steven Universe only had an hour block of the day, and they even got rid of that.
Yeah.
And
what's up with that?
Adventure Time hardly airs at all, and it's still on today. And I think the series finale was supposed to come on like last month, and it still hasn't came on yet.
Yeah.
So, and I guess because they're pushing back for some reason, I just don't know. Like, they just don't know how to keep up with their own shows. Only this show they know how to keep up with. But, okay, again, my overall problem is the fact that they say it's for kids. Bull crap. That this show, I don't know what brain mindset this was for kids, because one, it's surprisingly very mean-spirited.
Yeah.
Like, Robin is mean-spirited, Starfire's mean-spirited, Cyborg is very mean in what he does. And also,
Beast Boy never changes though.
okay, yeah, he doesn't really change, but the thing about what makes him different from the original is this Beast Boy, at least, the Beast Boy from the original series, even though he was a comic relief, he eventually changes at the end and sees kind of his ways. And that's another thing I don't like, because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to pull this whole Monty Python method, in which case no character has to learn at the end of the show and make it like a joke. But the thing is, kids would not know that. If you're making it for kids, they would see it as real life. They don't know better. So those mean-spirited jokes are not funny because you're not appealing to teenagers or adults, and kids won't think they're jokes. They think they're real life.
Exactly.
So, and I also keep saying this, and also the overall aspects of being superheroes and like working together is all thrown out the window. Like, the team does not listen to Robin at all and treat him like a joke. I keep saying this, like, why doesn't he just quit?
Exactly.
Huh? I don't know why. Like, Go and find another team. You fight crime by yourself. You don't need these people.
Did it with Batman.
I know with Batman. He did it with
Yeah.
Batman.